Okay, my plan has been to put out a video once a week on my Nissan truck. So I need to make some money. So as I said before, all the money that I put in this truck is side money. It's none of my regular income money. And how I make that side money is powder coating. And today I'm going to powder coat some method wheels. Okay. So here we go. So here's a beadlock. I'm going to sandblast it to get all the shine off, and it'll be ready. Powder coating. The bolts, there's 24 bolts. I'll do the same thing. I'll put them in a jig and I'll sandblast them. Powder will stick really well. And then we have the wheel. Methods. Only part I need to sandblast, as you can see, the shiny part. Piece of cake. So I'm going to show you what it looks like after sandblasting. So after sandblasting the bolts, takes the shine off of them. Hope that can focus in. Anyways, that's what you want. You want that powder to stick. And here's the beadlock that I showed you before. And then after you sandblast it, you can see how it takes all the shine off. It etches it. That way the powder will stick. Voila. And here's the wheel after sandblasting it. So the reason you want to sandblast the wheels is you want to etch the surface, so when you spray the powder on and it bakes, that it adheres very, very well. Okay, 96 bolts later, 2 jigs. I got all the bolts in. So after I sandblasted them, I just blew them off. I didn't like wipe down each individual bolt to clean it. So, you know, there's oils from my fingers, I'm sure. So what I'm gonna do, just because I want to eliminate any issues, maybe I'm gonna throw them in the oven right now and heat them up, burn off any of the oils that may be on there, anything. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, they've been in the oven for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna pull them out. Just gonna set them right here on this stool. All right, they're ready to powder coat. The bolt heads are they're cold, but the jig is still warm. I didn't want to burn my hand. Gonna powder coat them black. Put them back in the oven. You can see that lighting's not so good. Brought in the bolts from the oven. They're all cooled off. Well, maybe not completely, but they're all powder coated. This is called, called a blackjack, kind of a satin black. So I'm gonna take them out of this jig. I'm gonna have to clean up the foil. Looks like it's stuck. But it's not a big deal. I'll get it off. Okay, I just put the wheels in the oven. I'm gonna outgas them. So I'm gonna fire the oven up, leave them in here for about 25 minutes. Okay, I pulled these wheels out of the oven a little bit ago. They've cooled off, like 114 degrees. What's this one? Yeah, 112. 114, so I'm gonna let them cool off a little bit more. I'm gonna wipe them down with wax and grease remover, and then I'm gonna powder coat them. Okay, they're cooled off now. So I'm gonna wipe them all down with the wax and grease remover. Heard something, but it's just a rag. This is the same kind of wax and grease remover you use when you're gonna paint. Paint your car, whatever, but it works good. So I have these plugs. Since there's threads in there, powder inside, so and there's more threaded holes than there are bolts gonna go in to hold the freaking ring on. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Not have a good ground. Now. All right. So Hope you can see this good. But where the method is, where it says method here and right here, I'm going to vacuum that out right now to get the gray powder out, because I'm going to powder coat that a different color. It's already pulled it out of the oven. It's cooled off. It's already been powder coated the gray. So I'm going to attempt to powder coat where it says method. I'm going to try to do it chrome on the inside. And so let's see how it turns out. All right, I got them all out of the oven. There's a little part I did chrome. The chrome powder coat, kind of hard to see it on here. Looks better in person, kind of pops better. But they all came out nice. Okay, I got the beadlocks hanging up. I'm gonna powder coat the 4 beadlocks. This is a 2-stage color. It's a green, but it takes a base coat and then a clear coat on top of it to make the color. Getting tangled up here. So I'm going to shoot the green on. So the trick with this, well, it's not a trick, but you got to shoot this one on pretty heavy. If you don't shoot it on heavy, then when you shoot your clear coat on, when it bakes on with it, it'll be flat. It won't be shiny. That's the back side. So all right. A lot of flake. I'm gonna get my light. I'm gonna check for light spots, but really don't think I'm gonna have any. Okay. There's one. They're all coated green. So this is the base coat. I got the oven on. I'm gonna shut the door. I'm gonna let that flow, and then I'll pull them out and shoot the clear coat on them. Okay, this is the green color before I put the powder or the clear coat on it. You can still, it's a little shiny. You can still see some metal flake in it. See if I can get, you can see it. So when I okay, so now I'm gonna shoot the clear coat, hook up the ground. You shoot the clear coat on it, and then it turns it white. All right. Okay, that's it. Let me put it back in the oven. The beadlocks are done, and this is how they came out. Came out great. See that shine? Actually, you can see the reflection. Beautiful. Okay, here's the beadlock on the wheel. I didn't put all the bolts in, but there's one right there, powder coated black. I didn't do the washers, but it looks good. Okay, we got the method wheels done. So now I can get paid for that, so I can buy more parts and get that engine purchased for the Nissan, and we'll get right back on it. So I still need to powder coat these parts I have hanging over here for the engine. That's what I'm gonna do next. Until next time, guys, later.